Our lesson today is titled Jesus' Sacrifice. Christ didn't give his life just for the 12 tribes of the Jews to convert and be saved. He didn't die just so that white, brown, black, or yellow could be saved. He didn't die to save just those from the Middle East, and then Europeans sort of snuck in. Jesus didn't die so that just any this one or that something or any one or another could be saved. Jesus died to save the world. Think on it. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. God didn't just love the world in that moment. He loved it for all eternity, knowing how willful humans were. To that point, they had already broken 47 covenants with him. And he knew how Satan could and would turn some against the others, how hate would enter and harden the hearts of some, to deny the humanity of all those who didn't look exactly like them in their culture at that exact moment. Repeatedly, throughout history, hatred and fear of what is different has caused man to kill other men, all the way up to fuel the greatest atrocities of humanity in the Holocaust, in Kosovo, speaking it as a native Kosovan would, not as their conquerors do, in Srebrenica, in Burundi, with the Hutus and the Tutsis, and most recently, in Syria, with chemical warfare used against the Alawite children to prevent them from ever becoming adult soldiers against the Sunni majority, because there was such a great risk of those 3-year-old little girls ever striking against those adult Sunnis. And on and on and on. In the US, violence against Jews, blacks, women, non-traditional gender persons has grown 7-fold since Haidt was elected to office November 2016. And it has grown 20-fold since, again, Haidt gained office in January 2017. 20-fold against Hispanic, 15-fold against, quote, potential Muslims, close quote. Many, far too many Sikh men are attacked in the mistaken belief that they are Muslim or Tuareg. Muslim men do not wear turbans. We must fight against hatred, fight against segregationists, and especially against xenophobes. Fight against anyone who says there is any difference between a human who is born of a mother who has 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, and has the usual complement of organs and extremities. There is no difference between any human born of a human mother and any other human born of a human mother. So everyone just stop with your trying to separate into your little groups and enclaves. When you have a group of all Hispanics and a group of all blacks, guess what? You have just empowered the nationalists. You have just empowered all of the white separatists. You look stupid then, don't you? There is no difference. Christ died so we will be one people. And every time you separate yourself out, every time you say, blacks only understand blacks, you say to Christ, I hate you. You don't understand us, Christ. Jesus died so we could live eternally. Quit wasting this part of that gift. The foundation of all of Jesus' ministries is one thing: love. One commandment he gave to all: love one another as I have loved you. There is zero room for segregation with that commandment. And the ancillary commandment, in case you misunderstood the first one: love your neighbor as yourself. Now, do you have any misunderstanding with that one? You who wish to segregate yourselves, you who wish to look stupid in the eyes of God, you who wish to question the gifts God has given you. Love your neighbor as yourself. Not love only your black neighbor. Love only this color. Love only the tall ones. Love only the short ones. Love only the fat ones. No. Love your neighbor as yourself. Now, go and do it. Stop dithering about and making excuses for your failure. Just do it. There is not attempt. There is not try. There is just to do it. And take everyone who is self-segregationist and dithering about in their bastion of hatred with you. Just do it. Everyone who has their own little group, their silo of hatred, Christ will separate you out with the goats, not with the sheep. But you will be a goat on the left. For you have violated his commandments from the beginning. You have questioned his gift of you and done nothing at all to redeem yourselves, but hate, 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 hate. So change it now, today. Love your neighbors as yourself. Every single one. Just do it.